You a new manager? Fantastic. In this video, I'll tell you what you need to do in your first month to get off to the best possible start. This is Productivity Ace. Let's get it done. Being a new manager is one of the most exciting and daunting things anyone can go through in their career. You've been promoted into your position because you're doubtless good at your job. But there are a lot of things you need to consider to make your new role a success. And when you're managing people, well, you absolutely need to get off to a good start. Your team won't give you much of a honeymoon period. They'll expect you to know what you're doing from the start. And unfortunately, it's highly likely that your company hasn't given you any training on how to be a manager. Last week, you were the technical expert, and now you're in charge of people. I've been a people manager for the best part of 20 years at huge companies. And here are the 5 most important things that you need to do in your first month as a new manager. If you can do these, you're setting yourself up for a really successful role. You've got a new job now. So last week you were a technical expert and you were really good at doing that thing for the team. Well, now your job isn't to do that thing. It's to coordinate a group of people who are now responsible for doing that thing that you used to do. This might come as a shock, especially if that thing is something you really love doing, because this promotion to team manager is the start of you doing that thing less and less. And maybe you won't be doing that thing at all anymore. Being a team manager is completely different to being the doer in the team. And as such, there's a whole new series of skills that you need to learn, new responsibilities that you need to own, and new relationships to cultivate. And some relationships you'll need to let go of. But being a people manager is the gateway to a really fulfilling and satisfying career. When you first take that failing employee and use your coaching and psychology skills to diagnose and help them fix their issues, and you get them back on track, well, you'll be blown away by how that feels. Many new managers still keep trying to do the job they were doing before, in addition to their new responsibilities. Don't get drawn into that trap. In fact, you might even want to consider ripping that band-aid off by relinquishing your access to even perform those tasks. I mean, there's really no need for you to do that thing anymore. You've got a team of people to do it, and you're the person that needs to help them deliver. As a new manager, getting this mindset solidified is a critical goal. The quicker you accept it, the better a start you'll make. Get some allies. As we mentioned, you're doing a new job now, and there's a fair chance your company hasn't provided you with any training on how to be a manager. So, what can you do? Well, you'll need help, that's for sure. One thing I find incredibly useful is to reach out to other managers in your organization and ask for guidance. You probably have a few names in mind straight away. Managers that you know are capable or even inspirational, people that have got a reputation in your company. A quick call to them to say, hey, you're a new manager now and you know that they know what they're doing and you find them helpful. Could they give you some guidance or mentoring or coaching in how to be a leader? You'll find they'll be super receptive to this as you're establishing your confidence in them, and they'll likely take that as a compliment that you've asked for their assistance. And this way you'll get some quality feedback on your own capabilities, your own development areas and progress. You'll be able to run issues by them and get support when you're finding things tough. And your own network will expand and grow, and so will your reputation as a people manager that wants to improve, share and collaborate. Being a people manager is tough, and no one person knows it all. So you'll find that these mini manager networks are commonplace at a lot of organisations. A lot of great managers will be talking to other great managers across the firm and sharing ideas. And they'll likely stay with you for a long time and regularly across companies. I can't recommend this tip enough. The earlier you start, the better it'll be, and it won't be long before you're getting asked to help other new managers find their feet in the leadership world. And here at Productivity Ace, if you want some help as a new manager, then see the links in the description for our career clinic sessions. You can book a call with me. I'll spend time with you, throw your challenges at me as a new manager, and I'll give you the benefit of my experience, and I'm pretty sure we can help. I'd love to chat to you about your challenges, so see the link down there and we'll get it on. Look for some easy wins. In your new manager role, you'll be expected to make things better for your team and to deliver results for your manager and function. And at the start, there'll be lots of eyes on you, especially from your own team and your own manager. And they'll all be watching closely to see how you're doing, to see if you're okay in the new role. So the best way to give the watching audience some confidence is to make a difference as quickly as you possibly can. And that doesn't have to be a big difference. Nobody's expecting miracles at the start. But can you identify something that you can get over the line quickly? Piece of delivery that's been pending for a while or something like that? Find it, get it done. Then you're coming to your manager saying, hey, that problem, I unblocked it, it's gone. Result. And you're also looking to make the same impact on every single one of your team, or at least as many of them as you can. Get your one-to-one meetings done with everybody and look to identify one issue that's bothering them, that's bothering each person. Grab the issue, take ownership, unblock it. Then you're not just the new boss, you're somebody who's come in and instantly made their lives better, even in a small way. That shows motivation, desire, it shows capability and people skills, and it gives them more reason to trust you. And if you're trusted by your team, then you're on the right track. So look out for the easy wins and do your best to get some of them over the line in the early weeks. Get over the awkwardness. It's going to feel super weird talking to your team for the first time as a new manager, especially if you've just been promoted from the group of people you used to work with. You might have even been socializing with some of them recently, and some of them might have even been in contention for the team manager role as well as you. But you got it. You're in that position for a reason, and it's vital that you wear that position with pride. No hesitation, no ums and ahs, no maybe this and maybe that. You're in charge. So address your team collectively and individually as soon as you can, and wear that new role with pride and confidence. If your team feel you come across as weak or nervous or indecisive, then their confidence will be dented. If you can own that role from the start and set out meaning business, then they'll know you're in charge and they'll know you're taking the new role seriously. So walk the walk from the start. You're in charge for a reason. And yes, you may be scared or apprehensive, but try not to let that show. If you have to put on a front for the cameras, then do so. But wear your new role with confidence, especially in front of your team. Get studying leadership. So you might be feeling out of place as a new manager. It's likely you've got little or no experience of what to do, or what makes a great leader, how to coach, how to inspire, how to motivate. So many questions. And you know what? That's no problem at all. The vast majority of people are not born leaders. Leadership is a skill, just like anything else. Just like project management, coding, public speaking, baking, it's a skill that can be studied, learnt, refined and evolved. And with practice, you can get better and better at leadership. Learning from your mistakes along the way, there's no reason you can't develop the portfolio of people skills and capabilities that you need to manage teams and influence strategies. Leadership is a fascinating subject. You'll be a therapist, a coach, a listener, a doctor, a motivator, a critic, a friend, a teacher and a psychologist, often all at the same time. And no two people will respond in the same way. You'll have to use your portfolio of skills to get inside people's heads and help them be the best they can be. There's nothing quite like it, and you as a new manager can do it. Be confident in your ability, put in the time to study and develop the skills needed. Learn from others in your company and make a difference. Show your team that you care and are there to help them bring their best selves to work every day. If you like this video, I'm sure you'll like this one up here, so give it a click and I'll see you over there.